What's good, guys? My name is Jacob, and welcome to episode 1 of a brand new series on this channel. Yes, I know we're only 9 episodes in on Cube World, but I got some great feedback from that video that I posted. A lot of you guys seem interested in Monster Hunter World, and I do feel like we need a little variety in our lives here. So, today marks episode 1 of Monster Hunter World. As you guys can probably tell, it is late. But because I've been busy all day, but I'm recording this so I can upload it tomorrow. We're here now. You guys can leave me your comments if you guys would like me to start a new character for the purposes of a Let's Play. But I think today we're gonna head in on the character that I have spent 41 hours so far in. We're just gonna create an online session. I'm ready, guys. I'm so ready. Hopefully you guys are excited for this. If you guys don't know what Monster Hunter World is, or if you're unfamiliar with any of the Monster Hunter games, pretty much the gameplay loop is, hey, I'm going to pick a weapon. This looks cool. I'm going to go out. I'm going to kill this monster. I'm going to fail to kill this monster because you probably will, let's be honest. I'm going to try like 3 or 4 more times, maybe more. Then I'm going to kill him, and then I'm going to make armor and loot out of his materials, out of his body. And I'm going to use that armor and those weapons to fight bigger and badder monsters. And that's kind of the gameplay loop of this game. So, we're here. And I know that you guys love Cube World. But this game, kind of similar, you know, some RPG elements, you know, some big bad boss fight elements in here. And we're going to be trying this out for today, at least. And, you know, I hope to post more videos. You know, I love Cube World, but I don't want to play the same thing all the time. You know, I got another Zora Magdaros quest. You guys don't know what that is yet. But this is kind of going to be an introduction to the world of Astera. So, the way Monster Hunter World works, I'm not going to pretend to be an expert at the game. But the way it works, you have a Palico. Mine is named Sadie after my family's late cat who died of cancer. So sad, but I figured it would be kind of an appropriate name. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe not the best idea, but that's okay. But we're here. And I have a bunch of stuff. It's a little overwhelming. So I'm going to try to do my best to explain this to you guys. So this is the big base here, right? Our big base. Our big home base that's made out of pirate ships. So if we go up to the workshop, I have a bunch of armor sets and stuff, and I think I'm going to change some. But I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of an introduction to how I play this game, and we're just going to do a straight-up monster fight. We're going to do a straight-up monster fight. I'm going to change my equipment to some better stuff. I think we're going with Diablos armor and Bareth armor, and hopefully I will be able to show you guys what that means in due time. But let me know what you guys think of my character. I think he's pretty sweet. So, pretty much, we go into this quest board. We can post a new quest, and we have we're gonna go into optional because the side quests are like story quests, and we can't do those more than once. Dude, I did this Zora Magdaros quest. Hello? I don't want to do that again. Oh, that's so lame. So, pretty much, these are 1 through 5 star quests, right? So those are what are considered low rank quests in this game. And they're, you know, normal. You know, they're monsters that get you introduced to new monsters as you go. But once you hit 6 stars, that marks this game's high rank monsters. And that is where I am most recently. And I think what we're going to do today is we're going to fight the Bareth. Bareth is my favorite monster in this game. I love his armor. As you guys can see, I'm using his helmet and stuff already. So we go in, we accept the quest, and there are multiple areas of this game. And the areas are huge, and they house different kind of monsters, different kinds of areas. You know, this one that we're going to is a desert. It has a bunch of mud, a little bit of a jungly area, but it's called the Wildspire Wastes. And you can, I'll show you guys what I usually do before every quest, is I go into the Monster Field Guide. And this has little hieroglyph icons, if they'll load, of all the monsters in the game. And this guy, the Brute Wyvern Bareth, is who we are going to be fighting today. We can check out his physiology, which I already know because I fought him a bunch, and you can see what rewards you can get from beating him. So I think we're okay. We have poison. I am a class, what is called the Insect Glaive. You can see on my right arm there's a little bug on my arm. And I will explain this during the fight, and I'm going to hopefully not die and embarrass myself. I'd like to think I'm okay at this game, but like I said in the previous video, I am by no means an expert at this game. And I think it'd be kind of cool to just kind of walk through the game with you guys and to share some experiences. So, I use the Insect Glaive. It's pretty much that blade you saw on my back, and I get to control a bug, which can cause different elemental damage to the monsters. I'm probably talking a lot, and maybe I shouldn't talk as much. Maybe we should just get to the fight and kind of just show you guys, you know, how to do it. Bareth is right outside, which is great. We're going to eat a meal because I want to. We're going to skip the cutscene because I don't want to see the cutscene. But hopefully we take this Bareth down in a timely fashion. Where is the chest? The chest is over here. Okay. We're going to take the items that it gives us for the quest. We're going to boost our stamina. Actually, I think it's already boosted, so I think we're okay. I didn't prepare a ton for this quest. I just kind of jumped right in. But I'm excited, guys. You can get resources. This is probably not stuff I'm going to do on camera. We're probably just going to do hunts and stuff. And I do have friends that have this game. Trenton, like I said, he's a guy I've played games with before, and one of my friends, Nick, we actually did a season of Cube World Co-op way back in the day, way back when we were both in high school. Who are you? Is that a... Oh, it's those weird guys. Screw you. There's some weird guys. A lot of this probably doesn't make sense. Just don't pay attention to it. I find it best not to look. We're just going for Bareth. And Bareth is a brute wyvern. He uses his brute strength to fight people. There he is. He's covered in mud, so he uses his mud to his advantage to beat the crap out of us. So you can see my bug is active. And depending on where I tell him to go, I can shoot a little projectile that says, hey, go attack this thing. Depending on where I tell him to go, I can unlock different skills that help me in battle. So, Bareth, now that you've seen me, if only girls saw me that easily, if only girls would notice me as easily as this Bareth did. So he's mad. He's mad. I hope the audio is okay. I hope you guys can hear me. So you guys can see there's some diamonds up in the top, kind of under my health and stamina. Health is green, stamina is yellow. Bareth is shaking mud off at me, and I mounted him, which is great. And the good thing about Bareth is he has a severable tail. So if I focus my attacks when I'm mounted on him, if I focus my attacks on his tail, I can sever his tail. And we just gotta attack him, make sure we let him know who's boss, because I am his boss. I have hunted so many Bareths in this game, and I figured it would be an appropriate way to start off the series with my favorite monster. I think I poisoned him. Oh shoot, something else did something to him. I didn't get to do the Slash Fury. But we're gonna build up the skills, and we're going to go for his tail. The tail gives you special materials. It makes him a little bit weaker. Ultimately, it's not going to impact the fight too much. But his tail is a weak point. Well, he's already on the run. So, normally there would be an element of hunting this guy. You know, you guys see the footprints come up, and I have to hunt him. But I have researched Bareth enough to see him on the minimap pretty much at all times, which is cool. So we don't really have to hunt much. So it's really not Monster Hunter, it's more Monster Killer at this point. But we hunt him, he moves around. This is kind of like a multi-stage fight. We're doing it pretty quick. I mean, I say that with potentially some false confidence. There are other guys you can see. Those guys are not mad at me quite yet. Because they're good guys. Oh, I need earplugs, man. Okay, and so I have all three of my Insect Glaive skills active right now, so I can start doing a bunch of damage to him. Insect Glaive does not do a ton of damage, but dang, don't I look cool. Oh, jeez. No one wants you to shake the mud, man. No one wants you to shake the mud. No one. Yes, I mount him like every time he shakes the mud. It's the best. And you can see from his mouth there's like purple goop coming from his mouth. That is because oh crap, I didn't brace in time. I thought I did. That is because, oh jeez! Okay, alright Bareth, we're gonna have to chill. I poisoned him. I poisoned his face. Oh! Hello. Hey my dude. We're just having a good day, you know. Nothing to be worried about. Oh, that's a Paratoad. Please don't do it. Okay, we're both paralyzed. We're both just having a party, aren't we? Yes, we are. Hey, Bareth. How's it going, my dude? Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Hey. Okay, now we're both up. We're good. We're all good. Bareth. Careful. Oh, I didn't hit him at all. I'm trying to do as much damage as possible, but Bareth is... He wants me. No, you're not going to smash your head onto my body. Bareth, chill. And it's you know, in this game, it's all about learning the monster's attacks, figuring out what works, what elements are good, where to aim, you know, all that kind of stuff. So his tail, his head, or not his head, but his tail and his back legs are weak. Okay, my insect skills are my kinsect skills. Sorry, my kinsect skills are gone. So I have to reclaim them. No one asked you to shake that mud everywhere, Bareth. No one. No one. Oh, I need a brace. I want to get a successful Slash Fury off, which if you mount him, you get a chance to do some extra damage on specific parts of his body. This is the first time I have commentated while I fought a monster, so I hope I'm doing okay. You guys leave in the comments how I'm doing. Again, this is a monster that I have fought many times, because I love the look of his armor, and I had to farm for him because I just really wanted it. That's the helmet I'm using right now, is his helmet. And I don't think I've taken it off since I got it, because it looks cool. There we go, Slash Fury. I hope we can sever his tail. That's the only part of his body that is severable, and it would be cool to show that off. And we get to carve it for parts if we want. I know that sounds violent. Then again, this game is kind of violent. Kids, maybe don't tune in next time. Okay. Bareth is on the move again. So I'm going to take this time to sharpen my weapon. Another mechanic of this game. There's lots of stuff going on, but hopefully some of it makes sense enough to where you guys can enjoy this hunt. And see the, like I said, Wildspire Wastes, super cool, super deserty, but also kind of muddy. That's Bareth is like a mud dragon kind of guy, which is very unique. So his typing changes. Sometimes he's covered in mud, and then he's resistant to fire. Sometimes when he's not covered in mud, he's resistant to water. Oh, did he just knocked himself down? I really shouldn't take credit for that, but hey, I'm gonna say I planned that. So he is enraged right now. He's also on the ground. Oh, shoot, we got his tail. We got his tail. What was that? He was laying on the ground just taking a nap. He was just taking a nap. But you can see on the mini-map it's yellow now, but it was red. So we can, he's pretty mad. I mean, he's yellow now. So he's not crazy mad now, but he was. And I guess chopping off his tail made him less mad. I usually like to go for these aerial wombo combos. As you can see, it worked very well. But my armor set is kind of based off of Bareth and some of the monsters that live in this area. Ooh, now he's enraged. Which means pretty soon, as long as he doesn't kill me right here, I'm stunned. Oh, jeez. This could be it, guys. I promised I wouldn't die, but it's really possible. Okay. Bareth? Look. I know I've made you kind of mad. It's okay. It's okay to be mad. It's okay. I missed. It's kind of sad to see him whack stuff with his tail that he doesn't have anymore. Oh, he hit himself. He's got to rest. And I've got to heal up. Oh, he's shaking mud. Wait, is he shaking mud? Maybe. Okay, he is near death. If you guys can see on the mini-map, there's a little skull icon next to, like, on the corner of his... Ooh, Bareth material. If I can pick that up, that'd be great. Nice. Fertile mud. So you can see it's on the mini-map. There's a little skull flashing, and that means he is near death. He is on his last legs of survival, and he is going to retreat. Nice, we got a Bareth tail. He is going to retreat to his nest and hopefully try his best to recover some health. Unfortunately, what we're about to do is it's not really going to make that possible. It's really not. He's gonna try, and it's kind of adorable, and I always hate killing him when he's like this. You can see him over there. He actually goes to sleep to recover his health in his little mud pile here. And you can see the little bubbles coming out of his nose. It's really cute. It's really cute. And in case you didn't know, I love Bareth. And I love him so much that I am placing bombs on his face. Getting out of the way. And, oh, I am so sorry, Bareth. I am so sorry. I probably should go for the head, but the head's not a weak point. I'm still going to go for the tail and the legs. Alright. So we have our one skill, which is the first diamond, the little red diamond that you guys may or may not be able to see. It might be too small. That is the diamond I go for when I play Insect Glaive, because that enables us to do all that fancy acrobatics in the air. But it looks like we lost it as well. We got the mount off though, which is great. I have mounted him so much in this episode. I'm kind of surprised at myself. It's because it's a video for YouTube, which means it's great. And like I said, I've got friends to play this with. Oh, my stamina's almost gone. Like I said, I've got friends to play this with. Oh, I'm gonna fall off. I can't do it. I don't have the stamina. Ah, I just had the Slash Fury ready, man. Okay, he's chilling. Gotta hit him in the face to get that red going on. Okay. I will take that Kinsect, thank you. Let's go. Let's finish this off, guys. The music is pretty cool. I like the Wildspire Wastes music. Okay, he's almost dead, guys. He's been trying his best, and we actually haven't done terrible this fight. I thought I've been close to feigning, and I suppose I still could. I'm talking like I've already won. But if you guys know me, if you guys have ever seen my videos, see, now he's getting all his mud again, which means he is changing types. So he is now super resistant to either water or fire. I'm not sure. It's one of the two. Oh, I didn't mount him that time. Usually I do. That's okay. And he has those piles of mud that we could potentially fall into. This is the best part of the song. Come on, Bareth. Fight me. Let me get closer to you. Don't whack me with that tail. You did. You did it. You did it. I might want to potion up. And sometimes, if we're really unlucky or lucky, however you want to look at it, sometimes other monsters will invade his territory, or he might step into another monster's territory, and we will have ourselves a nice little turf war. And it's cool. Usually it's pretty cool. I'm just trying to do as much damage as I can. Oh, I fell in the mud. Bareth, don't you do it. He did it. He hit me. Gonna potion up. Just because I would hate to die at this stage in the fight. That's all I gotta say. Ah, got him. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Let's go. So Bareth is dead, and we have 60 minutes before we head back to camp. And at this point, we can kind of chill. We can carve up the monster we just killed, get some extra materials out of him. And this was a high-rank Bareth. A low-rank Bareth probably would have died even quicker, because I'm just very used to fighting him. But that is kind of just a first look at this game. There are a lot more monsters in this game than just Bareth. If you guys, I want you guys to give me feedback. You guys might not know the monsters in this game, which makes sense. If you guys don't have any specific monsters you want me to fight, I think I'll just, ooh, that's cool. I think I'll just continue fighting some cool guys for you. I can do co-op stuff. We can co-op fight some really, I've never seen this in the water before. That's interesting. We can fight some co-op, like really difficult monsters, and try to do stuff like that. I can jump in online, do some 4-man, really high-rank stuff. It's really, really up to you guys. If you guys don't have any preference, there's a ton of content in this game that I can for sure cover. That is quite the cool ending clip, if I do say so myself. And we get a bunch of his materials: claws, carapace, armor spheres, bones, claws, more claws, everything. Stuff that you guys probably don't understand, but that's okay. We get research points, we get money. We have Research Bareth level 6, which is the maximum, which is cool. Probably because I fought him more than any other monster. But yeah, that is Monster Hunter World in a nutshell. That's pretty much what you do. Things get a little more intense when the monsters get a little more intense. Things could go easier. There's a huge variety of monsters. Maybe before, or maybe next episode, I will go through the Monster Field Guide and just go through all the monsters and kind of give you guys a brief look at them and, you know, ask you guys which ones you might want to see, or maybe I'll just go chronologically through the Monster Field Guide. I don't know. I've got a bunch of quests. I'll give you, before we end this episode off, I'll give you guys a quick look at the quests that I have.
Research partner?
I'm not actually. Sorry, Miss Handler. So we have a bunch of optional quests. So I probably want to do 6-star, but I can do lower for sure. So we have all these are hunting different guys that are all high rank. These are ones I've already done. But these are ones I haven't done yet that are all high rank. The low rank ones have some cool monsters though. There's some stuff of this I haven't done. We got some special arenas against some pretty crazy monsters. Having to fight 2 monsters. You know, some really crazy monsters in this game. And there's still some that I am nowhere near being able to battle yet. But that is this game in a nutshell. I showed you guys my favorite monster fight. He's not super tough, but he's super cool. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for leaving your feedback. As always, leave more feedback in the comments below. It would be much appreciated. But until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure and slap a like on it for me. And as always, my name is Jacob, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace!